Can you change the recipe and still get that sweet twang? Let's find out. Hey everybody, it is Aaron from Warmoth, and this is the Pepto-Bismol caster of Tonal Discovery, the guitar I've used to conduct many experiments in tone. And the experiment that I want to conduct today is, can you change the recipe, in this case specifically the neck, and still get that sweet twang that these kind of guitars are known for? I have this neck on hand. Well, before I talk about that, let me give you a little peek behind the curtains of what I do. As many of you know, I've built lots and lots of guitars with Warmoth parts. For myself, for the videos I've done over the last decade. And most of the time, when you build a guitar with parts, you get a good guitar. Occasionally, you get a really good guitar. There's just something about the marriage of the body and the neck and the hardware you've chosen and the pickups, and it just comes together and is just a great guitar. When I come across a guitar like that in all my cobbling together of parts, because we're not going to build brand new parts for every single video, so I'll use this neck and that body for this video and that body and this neck for that video, and then some, you know, I'm constantly mixing and matching, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And when I come across a really magical combo, I do the video and then it gets taken apart. It gets disassembled, and you know, then I play Castles Made of Sand by Hendrix to remind myself that that's the way life is, and those parts go away and that magical guitar is gone. Right now, this combo of this body and this particular neck is exactly what I like to hear in a T-style guitar. I think it's got a great twang. I think it's a perfect weight. I think it plays perfect. I would call this combo right here a pretty special guitar. And I've had, I don't know, a dozen necks on this body so far. Today, I'm going to take it apart. And I'm actually going to mark this neck so that I remember that this is the neck that I thought was special with this body. But I am going to swap it out for this neck, and this neck is about as different as you can get. This one here is maple, obviously. It's vintage modern construction. It's 25.5-inch scale length, the typical Fender scale length. This neck is a Gibson scale conversion neck. So it's a shorter scale length. It's a modern construction. It's got a rosewood fretboard. It's just about as different as you can be. And I'm going to see if changing out the recipe for this neck and all those differences, the shorter scale, the different fretboard wood, etc., if I can still get that sweet twang. Now, do I expect it to be the special guitar that this one is? Probably not, honestly. But I want to see how different it becomes. So I'm going to play a few clips on this. Then I'm going to swap these necks out, play a few clips on this. Did I say pay a few clips? I'm going to play a few clips on this, swap them out, play a few clips on this, and we'll see where we're at. And then I'll talk about it at the end. So here we go. Well, the difference seemed pretty clear to me. I definitely heard more high-end twang with the maple neck, 25.5-inch scale. When I put on the Gibson scale conversion neck, it definitely got darker, at least to my ears. And maybe a big part of the reason is right in the name, Gibson scale conversion neck. I think that 24.75-inch scale definitely makes a difference. It makes it a little bit darker, a little bit easier to bend. You know, it takes on some of the attributes of a Gibson style neck. This one is, again, vintage modern construction with a single truss rod. This one is modern construction with the double truss rod and the side adjust mechanism. But I think the biggest difference is the scale length and the fact that this one is maple, this one's maple rosewood. If I were building a guitar, one thing I do like a lot better about Gibson scale conversion neck on a Tele replacement body is it brings the end of the fretboard a little bit closer to you. You know, because of the Strat button placement here, Teles tend to hang that way a little bit compared to Strat style guitars. So when you've got the body hanging that way a little bit, it's nice to have the end of the neck moved a little closer to you. So I like it for that reason, and I like the playability of the Gibson scale. But if I were going for the classic Tele-Style twang, it would be a 25.5-inch maple neck for sure. If I were building, on the other hand, like a Tele-Gib style guitar with a switch up here, kind of like that one back there, where I had two humbuckers and, you know, LP style controls, I can see this going a long way towards getting that Gibson style sound and playability. In fact, maybe I should do another experiment and swap this neck out with that one back there and see what happens. And that is it. That was my quick and dirty test between a 25.5-inch scale neck and our Gibson scale conversion necks. I hope that the next time you need a replacement neck, you'll keep Warmoth in mind. We make Fender licensed replacement necks. We make Fender replacement bodies. We have tons of original designs. It's all available on our website. If you still have questions, make sure and give our customer service reps a call. Those guys have all the answers. And until next time, keep on picking.